This movie was written by Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg, the Pineapple Express dudes. So out the gate, you already know it's going to contain some cliches those guys are associated with. For example, you know the movie's definitely going to have at least one Terminator 2 reference.
Judgment Day, like Terminator 2?
Matter cannot be created or destroy human.
And you know Michael Cera is going to peer pressure at least one person into doing drugs.
Hey, does this Coke smell funny?
And it ain't fun if the homies can't have none, so Seth always hires the FRAT Pack to star in his movies. FRAT Pack members include Paul Rudd, Jonah Hill, James Franco, Danny McBride, and Craig Robinson, to name a few. These movies are meant to be meta, and the actors play themselves.
A demented, schlubby Jewish actor named Seth Rogen.
Seth Rogen, everybody. So you always play the same guy in every movie. When are you gonna do some real acting, man?
And don't expect any Oscar nominations anytime soon, because 70% of the humor is stoner comedy, which the Academy frowns upon. The movie's a religious film when you really think about it. One day the main characters are singing their praises, then the human characters go shopping for some snacks, and then some of the characters get raptured by their God, while others are left behind, just like the book of Revelations from the Bible predicted. An accident happens at the store, and it looks like a scene straight out of Saving Private Ryan. Smoke is everywhere, mayhem is everywhere, and blood is everywhere. Back at the human's house, everyone is dying to death. There's a scene where the guy from SUPERBAD is talking, and he's all like blah 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 or whatever. Then all of a sudden he gets stabbed, and the other guy from SUPERBAD runs for his life and survives. What we know at this point is that everybody is dying, but we don't know why. In America, 83% of Americans consider themselves Christians, but only 26% of those folks read their Bible anyway. So obviously most of the people in the movie don't recognize what's happening. Then one of the guys yells spoiler alert and tells them the whole story. If this were real life, the humans' chances of surviving this apocalypse would be -%. If you've ever watched Walking Dead, you know the only way to make it to the next season is to ration your food and save your bullets. One human in the movie cooks all the groceries in one day, which is a bad idea. And another human wastes all their bullets trying to shoot themselves instead of the enemy.
Stupid mother.
Later on, the film takes an even darker turn when one of the characters who was minding his own business gets his head chopped off. It's pretty much every man for himself at that point. The characters turn on each other in a violent way. One of the guys gets his nose broken.
My motherfucking knife.
And there's an acid trip scene where one guy tries to overdose because if you're going to die, it's better if you don't remember how you died. One of the characters is desperate to find answers, and he starts reading this book. He shares what he finds in the book with everyone, but only Craig Robinson's character believes him. It's weird because nobody believes anything from the book, but in a weird way, it confirms what Kaiser Soze said in The Usual Suspects.
The greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world he didn't exist.
The book makes them more defensive rather than help bringing them together like it's intended to. The red-eyed villain possesses one of the human characters and forces the human to try to kill everyone in the building. The building catches fire, and it gets hot in her like that one Nelly video. When they run out of weapons, the bad guys say whatever and start eating the good guys. At the end, a giant that's 100 times bigger than the good guys tries to kill them, which obviously isn't a fair fight. Luckily, the good guys survive, and the battle is over when two of the characters get shot into the sky with a beam of light. The main characters make like a baby and head out to meet their maker. Those are 24 reasons these movies are the same. You agree? Yes, no, maybe so? If not, politely share your thoughts in the comment section below and click the subscribe button for more 24 Reason videos.
Best elevator music I've ever heard.